start using MLS and then start getting benefited. So I thank each of the NAR-India member for the achievements during the last 1 year. I wish NAR-India an unabated growth. Thank you all, and long live NAR-India. Thank you.
So truly said, long live NAR-India. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would now request Professor Dr. P.S.N. Rao, Chairman NAR-India, to please come on stage and say a few words. Can we have a round of applause for him, please?
Dear Chief Guest, Mr. Lalit Kumar Jain, President of the Confederation of Real Estate Developer Associations of India, CREDAI. Guest of Honor, Mr. Paras Gundecha, President of the Maharashtra Chamber of Housing Industry, MCHI. Delegates from NAR, Mr. Norman Flynn, Mr. Barrow Shalizi. International delegation from the European countries. Brokers who have assembled from various parts of the country, friends, ladies and gentlemen, I am very happy to welcome all of you to the 4th annual convention of the National Association of Realtors India, NAR-India as we call it. You just heard our President Sridhar Reddy giving you the facts and figures. I'll repeat them once again. From a small group of about 9 people, we've moved to over 1,000 people in a short span of about 4 years, spreading across 23 cities in different parts of the country. I think this is a great achievement in a short period of time, and we do need to give a pat on our back for ourselves. But then this is just the beginning. I think this country has a very large number of people who are engaged in the business of real estate brokerage. We've just touched the tip of the iceberg, and we have a very long way to go, and there are many more things that we need to do. Sridhar Reddy has just informed you that we have undertaken quite a few education programs, and a good number of our brokers are realizing the importance of organized realty, and we have a few hundreds of these brokers taking various kinds of courses that we've tried to put together for them. And I'll take this opportunity once again. We're going to have more and more educational initiatives that are going to come in the days to come, and I'm sure that we're all going to benefit from that. I would also take this opportunity at the outset to congratulate the associations at Mumbai, particularly the area, along with SMART, Navi Mumbai Realtors Association and the Thane Estate Agents Association, for all the tireless efforts that they've put in to get this conference together. And we've just seen how wonderfully they've organized this conference. Let me take a few minutes to tell you what NAR-India is all about. We all know it, we are all members of NAR-India, we are all a part of NAR-India, but we need to keep reminding ourselves, why is it that we've all come together and where do we want to go forward? NAR-India is essentially a broker-centric organization. Brokers are the people who become members of this organization. Why is the broker so important in this business of real estate? Real estate is a game wherein there are a large number of stakeholders, and the broker is the center of it all. And why is that so? I am of the firm opinion that real estate without people has no value. We all know that real estate is something which has value, and that's the reason why we are all there. But then real estate is not just buildings. Real estate is also about people, and it's people which bring value to the buildings. And therefore, people are at the center of demand. If there are no people, there's no demand. If there's no demand, there's no real estate value. And if there's no real estate value, we don't exist, there's no business. And therefore, people generate demand, and demand generates real estate value, and therefore, brokerage is a people's business. It's a people-centric business. And therefore, empowering people is extremely important. And when we say empowering people, it's empowering the consumers, empowering the brokers, and empowering everybody who is in this big and brilliant game called real estate. We also need to realize that just as we have empowered brokers emerging in different parts of the country, we also have intelligent buyers today. Buyers are no longer the same as they used to be earlier. There's a lot of exposure, there's a lot of awareness, and then today you need to cater to the increasing demands, increasing challenges which the buyer puts in front of you. He's the consumer. The proof of the pudding is in the eating, and what the consumer feels about the product and the service. That is where the challenge lies, and that is where the empowered broker, I am sure, is going to make a dent. And ladies and gentlemen, we must also believe that while people are very important, the product is also extremely important. And therefore, on two sides of the coin, you have the developer on the one side and you have the brokers on the other side. And that is the reason why, just as the lady from Africa said just a few moments ago, that the left side and the right side need to work in tandem. They need to work together. And that is how together we can all move forward. And I'm extremely happy to have both Mr. Lalit Kumar Jain as well as Mr. Paras Gundecha representing the developer community here, and there are many other developers also who have assembled here. So I am sure that this journey on which we've embarked of building this people business together and bringing various stakeholders together, I'm sure that we will go a long way, and I'm sure that we will keep up this momentum and we will build many more bridges in the times to come, and I wish this conference and this organization all success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rao. I would like to welcome Mr. Jyoti Ganguly, Vice President Sales, Bombay Realty, to please say a few words. Can we have a round of applause for him, please?
Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome the chief guest, the dignitaries, and the delegates here. Though I was not aware that I am going to speak anything here, now I have been asked to do that. It is very good to see that in the real estate industry, which till very recently was a totally unorganized sector, we are getting professionalism and a corporate culture in all the stakeholders' businesses. Today we have the developers who are delivering professionally and they are having a corporate culture. Similarly, we find amongst the channel partners also a professionalism coming in, and that is basically a synergy which Bombay Realty saw, and that's how Bombay Realty associated with NAR-INDIA. I would not like to take much of time because we have an August gathering here with eminent speakers. I would like to wish NAR-INDIA a very successful 4th annual convention. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to have the signing of the bilateral agreement with MCHI and SMART, and requesting our Mr. Paras Gundecha, President MCHI, to please come forward, and also Sanjay Bhargava, our President from SMART, to please come forward. Requesting Mr. Jayesh Vyas, President Area Group, to please accompany us. And we also have Mr. Kalpesh Shah. Requesting Mr. Bowman Irani to please join us on stage. Requesting Mr. Tulsidas Sawant, Secretary Area Group, to please come on stage. And Mr. Vijay Ahuja to please join us here. Secretary SMART. Can we have a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, once again?
This is the establishment of prediction instrument developer in the brokers fraternity of Mumbai. Mumbai is MCHI fraternity which is affiliated to Bilateral, and NAR Mumbai is affiliated to NAR-INDIA. So this is a relation building agreement between those two which are happening for the first time over here. Now you have to invent corresponding solution.
This is a strong alliance that will reap fruits for years, ladies and gentlemen. And congratulations. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Requesting Mr. Paras Gundecha to please come forward and say a few words.
Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, my dear friends, good morning. I thank NAR-INDIA for inviting me and giving me this honor. Today, we all are living in a dynamic world. Everything is changing very rapidly. Hence, we as well as our industry also has to keep the pace. As you all know, the real estate consultancy business is one of the largest service sector business internationally. Today, world has become very small as far as availability and exchange of informations are concerned. One can get all the sorts of informations through internet, thanks to the advanced technology. In spite of all, this real estate consultant has a very important role to play. That is understanding the need of buyer and accordingly selecting the property for him, negotiating and creating friendly atmosphere leading to win-win situation. The need of our today is that real estate agents must get more organized, should become more transparent and accountable in their dealing, having ethical and professional approach to their job. With this kind of working, buyer will have more faith and will start relying on you with confidence. As a result, your respect and business both will grow. As I understand, same is the objective of your NAR-INDIA. Now, by associating yourself with National Association of Realtors, you all have raised the level of professionalism throughout the country and its members having a very realistic understanding and knowledge of the domestic market, which is the basis need of for doing international transaction. This will help you widen your area of operations. Today, MCHI CREDAI has signed a bilateral agreement with Area Group, and we ensure you our full cooperation and support always. I hope all of you will make best use of this opportunity by attending this convention of 2 days. With this, I wish the 4th annual convention of NAR-INDIA a huge success. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gundecha. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the bilateral agreement was signed to establish a relationship between the broker and the developer. Yes, we take this relationship forward, and now I request our chairman, Rajendra Karyaji, and President Area Group Jayesh Vyas to please present mementos to our esteemed chief guest, Lalit Kumar Jain ji. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we move on to the mementos, we have Mr. Shashikant Mode, who is our treasurer of Area Group, to say a few words. Can we have a round of applause for him, please?
Convention Chairman Sri Rajendra Karya, dignitaries on the dais and friends. Friends, I am here to introduce before you today's chief guest, Sri Lalit Kumar Jain. Sri Lalit Kumar Jain is chairman of Kumar Urban Development Limited, Kumar Builder. He is, by qualification, he is a civil engineer. He started his career at early age of 17, joined his father in Kumar and Company, developed expertise on law, DC rules and policy making in government. With his expertise, knowledge and company's motto, "We Build Trust," he made a mark in Pune construction industry with more than 100 projects and 14,000 tenants, setting a new mark of trustworthiness. He developed IT buildings, retail mall and IT parks. With a focus on Pune, Mumbai and Bangalore and the future projects in Hyderabad, Nagpur, KUL has development of 70 million square feet with 9 million square feet of city center projects. His current projects include IT SEZ, township, retail malls, corporate offices, shopping center, and all segment of housings. His company KUL is ISO 9001-2000, 14000-2004, and OHSAS 18000. Currently, he is the president of CREDAI. Apart from successful businessman, he is also a very good athlete and sports person. He represented his school as a captain in Kho-Kho and Kabaddi. Winner of state level drawing competition at the age of 13. He was a Leo coordinator for Lions District 323 and did exemplary work, which is still a benchmark in the entire Lions movement. He is also associated to various social organizations as a president and chairman and many other capacity. He is a recipient of many awards at local and national level. Man of the Year Award by Accommodation Times, Best Builder Award by Nirman Bharti, and National Leadership Award are few to mention. He has been invited at various national and international forums and university as a speaker and chief guest at the graduation convocation ceremonies of renowned universities. He is fully aware of his corporate social responsibility. He has adopted schools in rural area for the growth of students. Ladies and gentlemen, the biodata of Mr. Lalit Kumar Jain runs in a number of pages, but I have time constraint. So with these few words, I present before you our today's chief guest of inaugural session, Sri Lalit Kumar Jain.
Thank you for the kind introduction. Dignitaries on dais, off dais, my enlightened friends. It's been a great pleasure. This is my second address at NRI National Convention. And we have been talking of issues with you, your office bearers, and CREDAI and NAR working together in the interest of stakeholders of real estate industry is a needed aspect in Indian real estate context. Friends, I recollect days during 95-98, and when many real estate agents left this profession and went abroad, went into other businesses. And I always wonder, when we talk of recession, of course 98-99 was short-lived and we were very fortunate. But I always wonder whether global economic scenarios, the rupee devaluation,